A ver si me oigo con este. Ok. Ahora, square pyramid. Now we're going to deal with pyramids. So the formula you're going to need is the second one. Volume equals 1/3 times area of the base times height. Ahora, again, you need to be multiplying 3 numbers. So this is going to become essentially the length times width times height divided by 3. This 1/3 means that we're going to divide our answer by 3. Square pyramids. That means the base of this pyramid is a square. What do we know about a square? Okay, I hope you said your great ideas out loud. If not, I'll give you 10 more seconds. What do we know about the square? Oof, silence. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. So a square is a shape that has all equal sides. Todos sus lados son iguales. And then we can normally identify squares because they're only going to give me one side. Let's say that this side is 4 centimeters. That means that this side is also 4 centimeters. Same and same. How do we find the area of the square? Because that's not on your reference sheet. But you can use the rectangle one. The base and the height. Base times height. But we know that the base and the height are the same. So the area for this square is 16 centimeters squared. Okay. So that's a little pre-skill that you need to know. All the sides in the square measure the same. So then if we have a square pyramid, in this pyramid, in the first problem, you have 3 numbers. But look at it. Pyramids have triangular sides. So you have a triangle right here. In the back you have another one, and another one here on the left. Okay? Entonces, if you open this pyramid, it looks like this. You have a square in the middle, and then 4 triangles. Okay. And then this measure right here is 20. But if I show you that on my drawing, 20 is the side measurement. Do I need that? No. Entonces, this is just a distractor. Okay, get rid of it. Pero entonces, Miss Espinosa, me quedan solo 2 números. I only have 2 numbers, and you told me I have to multiply 3. But guess what? Since we know this is a square pyramid, I should know that all the sides in my base measure the same. So that's where my third number comes from. Again, since this base is a square, I know that the length and the width measure 7 centimeters. So those are the numbers I'm gonna multiply. 7 times 7 times 3, and then that's not my answer. I still need to divide by 3. Entonces, this I divide by 3. 49. So volume equals 49 cubic centimeters. Okay. Entonces, vamos a la que sigue. In this one, ya me dan los 3 números. I don't need to think about the measures of a square. No necesito saberme nada. I already have my 3 numbers. Multiply them and divide by 3. So multiply 3 numbers, divide by 3. You do that one on your own. Aquí, I only get 2 numbers. but I know I need to multiply 3. What's your missing number? This dotted line is your height. You need your width. So think about it. What do you need here? And then multiply, divide by 3. Okay? In this one, we are told this is a square pyramid. And we are given the measures right here. But we're only given 2 numbers. We need 3. Where is the third number? It's right here. We gotta keep reading. The height of the square pyramid is 7.5. So then now I have my 3 numbers. I'm gonna multiply them and divide by 3. Now, I'm just gonna do this one with you because I want you to see what happens when I don't multiply. I'm sorry, I don't divide by 3. Vamos a decir que multiplicamos todos los números bien padre, los 3 números. A ver, espérame. 9 por 9 por 7.5. Ah, bueno. Aquí salieron de gane. Porque arriba me da 607.5, 607.5, and I still need to divide that by 3. I wanted to show you that sometimes one of my answer choices can be the multiplication of all numbers without dividing by 3. So what do we usually do? You multiply the 3 numbers and you think that's your answer. But why is it that I'm dividing by 3? What gives it away? Exactly. It gives it away that you're dealing with a pyramid. And over here, the definition, the formula for pyramid shows me that I need to divide by 3. Okay? So please use this on your exam. Bueno, lo voy a poner aquí todo junto. Now this one, rectangular pyramid, very similar. Y ahora sí me van a dar todas las medidas. For example, in 13, I have a rectangular pyramid, so I'm still using volume equals area of the base times height divided by 3. You need to be multiplying 3 numbers. So you already have them, just divide them by 3. Multiply them and divide them by 3. Pretty simple. Esta de hecho es la más fácil. Solo se ocupan acordar de dividir entre 3. You only need to remember to divide by 3. So aquí también, you already have your 3 numbers. Multiply them, divide them by 3. Another rectangular pyramid, 3 numbers, multiply, divide by 3. Entonces, these are the questions you need to get on your test. I trust that you're able to do it. And then for this one, triangular pyramid, I'm just going to show you one example porque it hasn't been on the test and this one's a little hard. But in this one, we're combining what we did for the triangular prism. Area of the base times height divided by 3. But the area of the base for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. And then we multiply times the height, and then we're gonna divide by 3. So this one's a little lengthy. Before I start, I have 4 numbers. I just need 3. So what's gonna be the distractor? This one I need because this is the height of my pyramid. I'm good. Now this one, I need the base of my triangle, so I need 3. And the other measure I need is the height of my triangle. So I need 4. The distractor is gonna be 5. Okay? So then, what do? I'm going to multiply the 3 numbers. 5 times 4 times 3. And I'm going to first divide them by 2. So 5 times 4 times 3. And then divide them by 2. And then once I have my answer, I still need to divide by 3. Because in theory, I did this part right here. Todavía me falta dividir entre 3. So 30 divided by, I'm giving away the answer. 30 divided, oh my god. 30 divided by 3, 10. So the volume is equal to 10 meters cubed. And you got it. Now you're good with volume. You just gotta practice and make sure that on your test you're using your reference sheet.